What's good, my TV peeps, and welcome back to another recap. We're hitting on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta tonight, episode 18, Baby Bump in the Road. I do believe that was the name of the episode. Either way, it's definitely episode 18. If you're checking me out for the first time, what's up? What is going on? I am your girl Ash. Welcome to Ash Recaps, where we talk about juice up these good old episodes that I enjoy watching, these good shows that I enjoy watching. I mean, because who else am I going to talk to but you? To talk about these good old shows. So I definitely want you hit that like button. 5 likes, I always ask for it. And as well, definitely comment below. Let me know your thoughts, your intake, your input, your good old tea, whatever you can spill, whatever you want to share in regards to tonight's episode. But to my oldies but goodies, you already know what's up. Also, y'all, I also watch a lot of shows. So catch me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, where for the most part, if I'm not recording it, I'm definitely on Twitter, yapping about, hitting those hashtags, talking about it with the Twitter world, or what's going on with these new shows. So definitely just make sure you're following a girl everywhere you possibly can. But again, like I said, my besties, my favorite TV peeps, my oldies but goodies, what is going on? Y'all know what to do. Sit back, relax, get you a drink, get your breezy. You're black, you're sick, you already know what it is. Let's go. So, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, y'all. Let's go get like the easy peasy stuff on out the way. So, Carly Red is okay. Carly Red just honestly reminds me of the type of mom that, not even that she reminds me. Honestly, I feel like based on like the history that she has with her daughter, like she is kind of like making up for like lost time. At 28, regardless of if my daughter's living in my house or not, I don't think that I'll be necessarily wanting to go through and snoop through her phone. Like, for what? Like at 28, it's a possibility that your child is living their own sex life. It's just some things that I might not want to be privy to at that stage and at that step of her life. Like, I don't know. I think I just don't necessarily get like what's the point of like checking in with her and her phone. Like, she's going on 30 years old. So if you've been following Long Life for a while, we know that Carly, her and her daughter didn't always have the best relationship. And, basically, she kind of left her with, I think, like family or the grandma or something like that, while, she went out and pursued, this career so that, she could provide and give her child all this wonderful stuff. Now that, her daughter is at home with her, living rent free, like it's other things you could be doing, if you feel like you're entitled to something because she's living rent free. Like, I get it, you want to, we want to give our kids, these opportunities and things. She's asking her to work at the store, and the daughter feels like, I can kind of move however, whenever. No, you can't if I'm going to decide to let you live in my house rent free, and then I'm going to basically give you a job that I'm also going to pay you for, and then you don't show up. Like, it's other ways to like really to check her or to make her be responsible, whatever it is. But honestly, I just feel like Carly doing the extra stuff that she does when it comes to her daughter, not really giving her space, wanting to be that bestie, and which I can, I guess I can understand, when you get older, you want to have like that sort of, it's a mother-daughter, but once they kind of mature on that level, hitting 30, you kind of want that like possibly sister friend relationship, with your daughter. So I can understand it, but I definitely think the role that Carly did or did not play in her daughter's life is why she's so like attached and wanting to be like so much into her stuff. That's just me. That's just what I see, in regards to that. So she still as well is kind of like trippy over, what happened, with Spice as far as like at her listening party, and also really feeling like that her daughter like didn't support her. But even her daughter was like making sense of it too. She was just like, she just wants to make sure, that you're ready. This is not nothing to play with. And even when Spice pulled up on her, after the fact, they did end up, get together, and clear the air, apologize, whatever, so for what happened at the listening party or whatever or whatnot, and the song was finished and Spice got a chance to, listen to the song. Spice was, frank up front. Hey, I don't like the lyrics, but I'm proud of you. I see you getting things moving. You're working on another song. Like, she's seeing that, this is what she wanted to see out of Carly. Like, her putting in that work, putting in that effort, and now she's like, boom, like this song is almost 100% up to par. We work on this lyrics and it could be boom. So what were y'all thoughts on like the whole fact of Carly feeling like you know Spice coming in acting all diva-ish, like, girl, it's me. Like, one part of me was like, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's that like entitlement that Carly has because she feels like they're friends, and like this is something that she should be doing for her or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm like, she should be diva-ish. She just got nominated for a Grammy. She's been working hella hard in this, music game. Like, why shouldn't she? On the other side, though, I'm looking at it like, come on, Spice. You have been knowing like Carly for the first time. I don't know. I think overall, I'm like, put some respect on Spice's name. Like, yeah, that's your friend, but when it comes to music and the music craft, like, that's just one thing that I just feel like Spice is not gonna play with. Like, we're not just gonna put some stuff together and like just throw that out there. Like, I've worked too hard, and for you to just go and possibly put my whole career, down the gutter. I don't feel like Spice was, really putting on or whatever or whatnot. And even seeing when, we got to see her, being nominated, for the Grammy, I just felt like there was so much humbleness in that. I don't like, there's nothing about Spice that gives me diva and whatever that Carly was trying to make it seem like, her persona was when she walked into the studio. But she's always said for the longest she was doing this for her kids. She was doing this, for her family. So for her to finally like get there, like, proud moment, a wonderful moment. And I just felt like even just in that moment, it just showed like her humbleness, and how far that she's come, and finally even being nominated for a Grammy, whether winning or not, just being nominated, that's enough to like really put your name out there, put your name on the board, to be like, wow, like she really must like have something going on. Like, that might be something I might need to check out. Like, so, like, that's that. Like, do you not agree that Carly should be putting some respect on Spice's name, regardless of, where their friendship lies or whatever or whatnot, especially with Carly? And I had to remember, I'm like, why do I keep coming up talking about this Gucci? What is that Gucci Prada? That's right, because like that was like, I would never forget like that song and like her movement and like the camera just like flashing in close on like her feet and the shoes that she had on, like. That literally goes to show like how long ago that was, that Carly was getting into music, how much time has passed, and now she's so serious about this music thing. Like, Carly has opened up stores, other businesses, like, whatever. Who am I to say that Carly isn't serious? But is Carly serious, right? So Tierra over here, I understand like her boyfriend's standpoint. Like, we literally just bought this big old house. Understand, a traumatic thing just happened, but now we're about to. Here's the thing: I don't want to take away from her trauma and what she's going through. So fine, if you want to temporarily take away some time to away from this home, okay, but to really go out and possibly get into another lease for a year, even like, I just feel like it got to be something else. Like her boyfriend bringing up the fact of, oh, well, let's up the security system, which I thought really would have made sense. How she was even talking about it and seeing it on camera, my immediate thought was, what kind of security like do y'all have like going on here? You're you know what, we can call what Sierra like a C-list celebrity. You're on like one of the biggest shows out here. Like you have your own business. I would at least expect like a better security. And hey, maybe they thought they had, you know, what it was and wasn't, you know, something that they felt like they had to live through. Hey, maybe if you can afford it, get into a gated community. I don't know. But to basically sound like you're ready to throw like this whole house away that y'all just bought and probably spent good pennies on. Now we got to come to like a compromise. And Sierra is completely like, I'm not going back there. I guess we're gonna live in two separate places because I can't go back to that place. Let's sit on those feelings because that's a move. That's a big move. And I'm not into real estate, whatever, whatnot. I don't know how that can go, how it could turn out into a benefit of, you know, to benefit them if that's something that, you know, she was really serious on. But like I said, don't want to take away from her, you know, trauma and how that this robbery could have affected her because like that's just scary. Like it wasn't even just one guy. We talk about multiple guys. And then even then I would just start to like getting in suspicious. Like why was our home? Was this something that was break-ins going around the neighborhood? Why were you chosen? Was this something that you possibly could have known? Like, hey, I don't know. We don't have known facts about the whole robbery situation, but that's me like what I'm thinking about. Like, why were you particularly, you know, chosen? Like, assuming that y'all bought this bigger house, that means that y'all surrounded by other nice homes. Why you? Why you? What are y'all doing? Why were y'all singled out? Like, I don't know, just something like that just makes me feel like it's more to it, or like they were singled out for a reason, or possibly could be somebody that they know, him or her. So, you know, I hope that works out. You know, they can figure that out, you know, together. And then, you know, on top of that, things have gotten pretty much, you know, worse for her mom. She was in the hospital, ended up having to go to the hospital, and basically like has liver cirrhosis or something like that. Basically, it's like a disease of the liver. And at this point, she has to like stop all drinking, otherwise she's not going to, you know, make it. And it sounds like, you know, that her boyfriend and probably like her boyfriend's mom, because apparently like the her boyfriend's dad, you know, died from the same thing around the same age. So if anything, they're really hoping to like hone in on the mom and like really help to get her the help that, you know, that she needs to, you know, so that she can continue, you know, to be here at life, you know, to live on this earth. And the boyfriend's mom though made it like a good point. Like he was just like, at the end of the day, like if a person wants drinks, they're going to drink, but it's really going to come down to that individual. And I get, you know, Sierra wanting to, you know, have hands on and have all eyes on her mom or whatever and having her stay with her. But it is going to be up to her mom to make that conscious decision that I do want to live, I do want to be healthy, and I'm going to be the ultimate one that's going to make the decision on whether that happens or not. So wish them, you know, the best on that. So getting down to the nitty itty bitty gritty, this good old stuff on what y'all been waiting on. So Jock and Kendra, well, lo and behold, when Jock told Scrappy and Rich Dollars that it's nothing going on that his wife is not privy to, he was right. The whole, basically, Kendra put on a whole show for Bambi and for, who showed up? Erica showed up. So while some information might have been like new privy information, this whole baby situation is not a rumor. It's very well true. And basically, Jock is free. You know, only thing we are upset about Jock with is the fact that he can't wrap that thing up. That he just got to be out here, you know, slinging it willy vanilly. And in the midst of them having a breakup, he ended up getting somebody else pregnant. And she knew about that upon them getting back together. So, boom. All right, cool. I'm with her. Like, whatever. He was doing, I was doing my thing. I'm not mad at him. He had all right to do his thing if that's what he wanted to do. But bruh, like, come on. Like, you still out here moving carelessly. Yeah, that's the big thing. That's the big issue. All right, I can live with her on that. So what makes it like worse is, you know, she's having to basically like put on face because she's now having to act like that this isn't information that she was privy to, you know, when she is. And then as well, she's kind of like getting this stuff about Mita. Now, again, she knew about Mita, but it wasn't necessarily, you know, Jock always, you know, played it down. But at the same time, it sounded like he was saying like, he was admitting to possibly dealing with her, but he might have only been saying that, you know, it was business, something about buying a house. I tried to see if you wanted to move forward with her and do business, whatever. Like, it sounds like he's making it seem like this was an all strictly business type of relationship. And mind you, Mita is over here saying, well, let me be clear, because she said 17. That's what I meant to do, y'all. Let me check that real quick, because I really felt like it was weird, because I was like, wait a minute. Have they been talking about this story so long that I heard what I wanted to hear? Didn't she say from like 13, 14, 15? I don't know. I just feel like I remember her saying something beyond 2017 that they were dealing. But even when Love and Hip Hop tried to throw us back the recap, you know, do the flashback of that event of when she was telling everybody else about her and Jock's dealing, they showed it at the 17, bye. Even then, though, she as well couldn't even get her story straight. So now I'm over here thinking like, maybe is she lying? Maybe there is like, it's possibility there's some truths to this whole thing. Jock standing by that. They never dealt with each other like that. So either way, it's whether she had been dealing with him that long or not. She's either way saying that there had been some basically form of dealing while him and Kendra were still together. And that's Kendra's whole thing was, all I care about is whether y'all were dealing with each other when we were together. And he's saying, you know, encouraging her that, yeah, I get it. You have to get all your information. Because her lawyer had his own, like, she's ready to get the facts. She's ready to get the nitty gritty. So she can put all the pieces together and decide from what point who she want to believe, who's telling the truth. Like I've been saying, I ain't mad at her, because she wants, of course, is going to start out believing her husband. She's inclined to believe her husband first. And really, that's how it should be, until you're able to get other information with receipts to prove otherwise. Who mad? I ain't mad. So I think what was trippy, though, was I couldn't really understand Jock's, like, side. Because low-key, I was like, this sounds like hella manipulation right now. And on the other side, it was like, okay, maybe this is a guy who's really trying to check himself about being wrong. But I just felt like manipulation, boom. Him throwing the fact of, all right, boom, like, you're bringing up old stuff. I thought we were past this when da-da-da, boom. Right, I'm not bringing up old stuff. These people are bringing it to me because of a secret that we decided to keep. I'm now having to re-deal with this trauma all over again. And then boom, he's like, well, this is something new with someone, we never had to deal with this. Maybe we should go back to counseling, blah. And I'm like, he's too calm about this. Why does it just seeming like, oh, then what else would he say? He was like, yes, when you married me, didn't you decide to, accept all this, and this? And I'm like, Oh, no, no. Oh, you are really manipulating, sir. What we not going to do, but yes, what that did not mean, though, was that every time, like, when you get out here, and every time it's something, like, when you get out here and make a new baby, when you decide to sleep with somebody else, that I'm just going to accept it because I decided to accept these things about you when we got married. Like, y'all, it's something just about how he was handling her and dealing with her that was just like, why does it seem like he's manipulating the shit out of her? Like, why is he like, maybe it was me. If it was me, y'all let me know. But I just was like, I just did not feel the genuineness out of it. Like, it just felt like he was manipulating her in a way. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, oh, babe, that's cool. We're going to go to counseling. So we can fix it. Oh, babe, you married me, basically, till death do us part, for better or for worse. This is the worst, so you're going to stand by me through everything. Yeah, but how many times you going to keep doing these things for me to stand by you? Like, I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know. I need to get some clarification though real quick. Hold on. Okay, so y'all, so I did go back and look at episode 14, Get Off My Jock. And yes, they like, first off, they tried it. That little recap where they tried to make it seem like, oh well, we started talking back and we started she said the last time was like 2019. Then she brought up something about 2017. Y'all, I know it was crazy. She said that her and Jock was messing 2008, 2009, 2010. I feel like she skipped 2011 and then she said 12. Then she jumped 2014, 2015. She jumped to 17. Then I think things have like she jumped to 19. Then it went back to them. Then she said 17. And then when they were trying to figure out how recent it was, she was like, in regards to 2021, but kind of like a for sure in 2020. Either way, if she was just referencing in regards, she might not even went that far because Kendra just wanted to be clear about when were you messing around when we were messing around. She said that they were living together as of 2015. And according to what Mita said in this episode, in episode 14, they were messing with each other in 2004, 2015. Again, started back messing with each other in possibly 17 and then 19 and then 20. Either way, if this is true, Jock was definitely messing with the two. But VH1, Love and Hip Hop, whoever, don't be trying to go back and trying to save face, trying to whatever, because at the end of the day, those girls is not making up, what the dates was or what they put what story and da. No, shorty, that's what you said. And Tierra said that you said, like, 2017, you indicated to keep up with your own story. Like, I'm ready to get some truth to this for our girl Kendra, because, and the fact of the matter is, we might not ever get the truth. It might always be, a he say, she say, and that truth may just end up being in between Kendra and Jock on what that, truth is, because at the end of the day, unless we see the receipts or whatever, there's nothing out here to really prove that him and Mita have been, messing that long, or even to prove that they were messing during the time that him and Kendra was messing. So I just had to go back and get that clarified up really quick. But y'all, we are ending it here to see what's going to happen next week. Maybe some more tea to put all this together. But yeah, y'all, so I'm gonna get out of here. I will see y'all next time. Drop down some comments below. Let me know your thoughts of this episode. Give me likes. 5 would be great. I ain't asking for too much, right? I don't think so. But I hope you enjoyed this video. And of course, y'all will catch me next time.